Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your reading this for September. That's where we are. So let's see. We have pioneer, passions for doing and creating what has not been done before. Voice, you are here to be known, so speak and be seen. Door to romance, invocation. Second chakra, medicine bag, decrease, and circle of life. Okay, you have a whirlwind romance coming in September. Um, it feels like a crush like this, right? Um, it's interesting because I don't feel like they're the one that ends it. I feel like you're the one that ends it or accepts that it's ending. Okay, we're gonna get into it, but yeah, something happens. It's like you have a crush and your eyes are wide open. You like this person, you're attracted to him. Um, everything is going good. And as you start to move forward, you start getting red flags. Not that this is a bad person, but you're starting to get red flags on how this relationship is going to be. Okay. How the friendship is going to be, how this connection is going to be. And you're like, I mean, we can work on it, right? But I feel like the relationship naturally deteriorates or the connection you feel with this person is naturally deteriorating. Um and I want to say it's just a part of life, right? But we're going to dig in some more and see what else is coming out, okay? All right, Cancer. I feel like you want to sing from the rooftops in September. It's a good feeling, yeah. See, the Fool, the Ten of Wands, the King of Pentacles, High Priestess, Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Seven of Cups, Ten of Cups. So let's see what's on the bottom. Yeah, you know, I feel like when you have something that appeals to you, you want to fight for it, or it becomes a natural focus for you, right? Like, you meet someone, you're like, I'm totally focused on this person in our relationship, okay? And that's fine. But I feel like what comes into question here is the compatibility and how you're viewing compatibility. Like, are you creating that compatibility? Are you the one maintaining the relationship, or is it actually meant to be? Okay. So, yeah, the question here is, you are a person that can put in the hard work when you want to, but are you putting the hard work into the right thing, right? Or are you just emotionally comboggled? I just made that word up. It's not a word. Are you emotionally perplexed? You know, are you being pulled in every which direction? Are you actually listening to your heart? That type of thing. Yeah, are you listening to your intuition? Yeah. Um it really is like take a step back and see what you're investing in. Are you investing in the idea of a relationship, the idea of a person, and not who they actually are? Okay. Ooh, Lord have mercy. What's going on with these cards, Cancer? We got quite the story, huh? Okay. Yeah. I don't know how else to say this. I feel like you're feeling loose in September. Don't know what that means. Like whatever was had you in constraints or was constraining you or rules or whatever it is, blockages, um, you feel loose from those, like separated from it. And no, they're just telling me to say constraints. So I'll say constraints. So I feel like you have some time on your hands, whether it's to think about something or focus on something. You have like extra space or extra time on your hands. And you're looking for change in September. Um, Change emotionally. Relationships, friendships, connecting, parties, connection. I feel like there's a need for connection, a drive of a focus on connection, right? Um, but there's something going on outside of you. So let's say you really want to see a friend. Something's going on with this friend. Yes, you want to see them now. Yes, you want them now. But something's going on with them. Like there's a focus. They have a focus. Okay? Um and I feel like you're working so blindly in your direction and your needs and your wants that you're kind of not seeing the other side of this page. Like people have their own issues, their own situations that they're dealing with. And it could be the reason why they're not communicating, why they're not contacting, or they it feels to you like they're kind of withdrawing because you can't see the truth. Okay? Um yeah, it's like you miss them or they've been gone for a long time or you've been without maybe a relationship for a long time. It's kind of like, okay, you may have lost your direction, but that's cool. I'm going to pull you back in the right direction, right? But I feel like that's to you. I don't know how to explain that, Cancer. It's like, yeah, that's how you view it. They view it differently. They see it differently. You're working really hard to put something together. I don't know if it's a party, a get together, and it's something you want to do a lot. Like um a birthday party, a monthly get together. There's something that you want to plan that is repetitive, and you're like really focused on it. But there seems to be problems getting it all together, and you're feeling some type of way about it. But I feel like you're projecting it as to be because of you, and it's not. It's like, understand other people's situations. It may not be just because it's the right moment for you doesn't mean it's the right moment for everyone. Okay. I will say this in September, do not let what's going on around you impact your happiness. Okay. Um, I don't feel like a person does not care about you. So when you feel like someone doesn't care about you or the situation is not working for you, it is working for you. Okay. It's really about timing from what I'm seeing here. And because you want something to be one particular way and it's not happening, you feel some type of way about it. But really, everything is okay. It's like, don't take this blockage to mean that you're not going to have it. See, because I see like you want to fix it, but it's not able to be fixed. And it's not your fault. Things just happen this way. But you putting your wants and needs out into the universe, Cancer, is a positive, right? So don't stop trying to break the mold or, expand bigger. Don't stop doing that, okay? Don't stop putting together parties. I dropped all the cards. Hold on. All right, Cancer. So it looks like you're being called. Sorry about that, Cancer. So it looks like you're being called to do what's right here, right? To take a risk out of your comfort zone and do what's right. Okay. Um, if you listen to your intuition, basically, the small voice within you, you'll see, I feel like you'll see that there's a bigger picture than what you're seeing at the moment. Okay. And not only does it help strengthen your relationships, it helps the other person see that you actually care about them. Okay. And I feel like this triggers something in them to want to communicate with you more, to understand you more, right? That you understand them in times of confusion or, moments that are not explainable. And that means a lot to this person. It looks like you've been working pretty hard, and you're working pretty hard for your family, or maybe there's some goal that you want to achieve, like you want to buy a new car or something. But I feel like you're working really hard and you're really dedicated. And I see you doing more of that. Even though you may have wanted a break or something new to happen, I don't feel like it's working. It's like it's not time, it's the timing. Okay. So try to keep your emotions under control because I feel like they kind of veer off. But keep your emotions under control and keep working on yourself. It's just that the timing isn't lining up. Yeah, everything you have in your life is good. it just means that it's not time to expand upon it yet, right? Like you want to get that get together, and that's great. You know, you want to start a deeper relationship, and that's great. But it's like the timing isn't right. There still needs to be some more work or some more time involved. So don't take a negative response or a response that you're not expecting to mean that the other person, the other half of this energy is not working with you or for you. Okay. It's like you kind of just have to develop what's actually there at the moment in the present. But I see everything like turning out happy. I don't see it turning out bad. It's just that you have to understand timing. Okay. Okay, there have been some financial or some work changes in your life for sure. But it's good. Whatever it is to help you get through a tough time or to just move along. That's what it feels like. Like maybe you had to pick up a second job to help with finances and it's helping. It's doing the thing that it's supposed to do, right? So I feel like your finances and your career is just chugging along, okay? Nothing to say there. Um, but I do feel like it's taking a lot out of you emotionally, and you want like a quick emotional pick me up. So this is uh more love in a relationship, being more lovey dovey. This is wanting to be close to your friends, spending time with family, whatever that is, okay? Yeah. But even though you want these things, I just feel like the timing is off. But it doesn't mean like that it's going to be like this forever. I just feel like the timing is off and you need to understand that. So you're going to have to step out of your emotions a little bit, and that can be a little hard because if you don't, it's going to take it in a different direction and you're going to have all new issues. Okay? Yeah. Don't let your emotions create problems. Cuz it's going to create a problem that you're going to have to heal or deal with later emotionally, okay? Yeah, I do feel like you're trying to get something emotional together. I don't know why a get together keeps coming into my mind or a date, some sort of like get together, okay? Um yeah, it just doesn't feel like it happens. And even though you try, but I feel like you try so much that you take it personally, and you don't need to take it personally. Try your best, okay? But it doesn't stop you from wanting to say what you need to say. And yeah, you're solely in September, you're like driven off of your emotions, Cancer. You know, like you're almost stepping on your deepest darkest fears of like abandonment because people won't come or people are busy and you're like, oh man, I need people now, people are never there for me. It's kind of like you're going down that sort of rabbit hole that you really don't need to go down. um yeah, so don't get too far in your head, okay? Because the truth is the truth. I feel like someone cares about you, they love you, they want to be there for you, they're not disappearing from you, but the timing is just off, okay? So let's see what Spirit has. Quest. Yeah. You're on this journey in September and balance to get what it is that you want, right? And there's this feeling that if I say what I want to say, if I speak my mind, it makes it happen, right? In your mind, you're like, this is how that works. Well, it feels as though it doesn't work out that way, and you have to use sort of a higher understanding, you know? You have to get in touch with your higher self on understanding that, yeah, it's just it's not you. Like, other people have lives. Like I said, it's timing. Because I feel instinctively when we want something and we don't get it, it gives us a negative taste or a negative feeling. But it doesn't have to, you know? It doesn't have to. It's just like understanding that other people have their own issues and it's timing. Okay? All right. So I love you. Have a good day. Bye bye.